Hello, this is Henry, and I would like to share my trades from today. First up, we have AAL. AAL I observed setting in a level here at 11:53 at 8:30, 9, and a breakout here at 9:30. And there you can see the descending triangle forming here on the 30-minute. And caught an entry here at 11:52, stop at 11:58, sold off, found support here at 11:50, reversed, caught a little slippage here. And we'll move on to our next trade, which is RUN. RUN, I saw putting in an ABCD pattern here on the 60-minute, but we'll come down to the 30-minute for a bit more definition, and we'll see the pattern forming down here with the A. And we have the B here, C, and we have D here for the breakout. I was able to get an entry here at 27.64 with a stop at 27.56. First partial here at 27.83 here at the breakout, a high day here, 93 up here, 24, or pretty much all the way up here to 28.36, taking partials 10 cents or more in between. Seeing this shooting star right here forming with declining volume right here. I went on and took an exit at 28.06 on this one. And finally, we have MHK. MHK, higher price stock. So it sets up a bit different on these triangles, but there's a level in here, and let's go to the 30 here. There's a level somewhere in here around 74 and somewhere in this area, in this range. It's difficult to say, but you'll see come in on the 60. You'll see the triangle forming, and typically on these, where you'll see on the 60-minute where there's a gap in between the low of this 9 a.m. candle and the low of this 10 a.m. candle, usually your zone is going to be right in there where your entry level is. And you can see here on the 30 and the 15 how it consolidates in this range. I was able to, we'll come over to the 15 so we can see this a bit better. So I was able to take an entry, and even though there are a lot of orders here, they're mostly split fills on these entries, and they range. This was actually two trades. I stopped out on my first trade. First trade, I got a fill between 91.51 and 91.46, and I had a stop at 91.71. I didn't like the price action, so I exited at 91.61. Kept watching it, still looked weak, so I took another entry down here at 91.43.5, and I got filled all the way to 91.34. This thing was pretty volatile, so anytime I took an entry, usually that was when momentum was coming in, so quite a bit of split orders coming in. But this had to stop at 91.63, and was able to catch some partials, pull back here. I brought my stop to break even, and partial all the way down here to about 90, 90.08. Consolidates here at this point of control here on the 15-minute before it makes another leg down. When it made another leg down, I took an entry here again, another split entry, and I just went on and just took my, I just covered as I was going to cover if it hadn't have done all this splitting, and then caught the rest of it all the way down here to about 89.20 or so, and then stopped out at the break even. I kept watching it around this point of control, and it still looked pretty weak, even though this buying volume right here came back in pretty strong. Took another entry here, and this entry is a total of in between 90.37 and 90.27, and my stop is back up here at 91.01. Showed weakness and showed strength. There was a bit of indecision in this candle, And then I see it started to break down. I didn't think it was going to get too much further, so I just started taking partials down here starting at 89, 86, and then just rode it all the way down here to 89.31, I believe. And see if it had another leg down. I just held on, but as it held this point of control for support and was breaking through this non-EMA here, I decided to exit. But those are my trades for today. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for checking out my trades, and happy trading.